Happy New Year. All right, so we're 2 days into the new year. Today's January 2nd, right? And I hope you guys had an eventful, safe New Year's. On New Year's Eve, I went ahead and I shared three tips on how to stay focused on your New Year's resolution, all right? And the last tip I mentioned, or one in part of the tip, was trying to, remove the negative thoughts and the negative advice, free advice that your friends like to give you. All right, so I had a dream the other day, and for those of you who follow me, I have a lot of dreams all the time. And in the dream, I was gardening, but then, and somebody was teaching me how to garden. But the main thing was, guess what I was doing? I was pulling out the weeds, right? So part of your New Year's resolution should be pulling out your weeds, pulling out the weeds that are stopping you from flourishing and becoming who you are supposed to become. And when I say weeds, it's twofold. The friends that are around you, the friends that love to give you those free advice and drown out those dreams, those visions, those desires that you want, and they want you to stay stuck with them, right? We need to start removing them. No more feeling remorseful for them, or you feeling that you're responsible for them and their happiness. That is a lie. Trust me when I tell you, God will bless them with the person they need in order to get them to catapult to their future. But if you are striving to become an amazing person and go forward towards your goal, and you have like that one friend or a couple of friends, right? And they're like just that black cloud. And no matter what you try to do, they try to keep you stuck. It's time for you to pull out that weed, all right? I remember I had to do that difficult decision right when I got engaged with my husband. And I knew this friend 4 years, since I was in the 8th grade, and I loved and I adored her. But it got to the point where it was not a healthy friendship. And I had to make that tough choice. And the minute I made that tough choice, guess what? Things started to change. The sun started to shine in a little bit more, and I was able to see clearly. I was also able to realize that my decisions weren't so bad. You know that friend that no matter what you do, they always say, oh, well, if it were me, this is what I would have done, or I would have handled it like this. And what ends up happening is you walk away from the conversation feeling really small, like your idea or the way you handled it was not significant, or it wasn't impactful, or how you said it wasn't good enough. There are friends like that are just very toxic. And when you walk away from that conversation or you hang up the phone, you feel worse than you did before you even started the conversation. That is the friend I'm telling you to take out. That's a weed that needs to be removed today. So part of the things that I did to catapult my life or my destiny or the desires that God placed in my heart was removing friends, all right? Removing that weed that was pretty much unhealthy, and also pulling out the weeds, those negative thoughts that continue to bombard our minds. They do it all the time, those thoughts, those voices, and you have to do it. It's not an easy thing. I don't want to say it's not easy, but it gets easier the more you do it. Remember, God says to meditate on whatever things are pure, whatever things are just, whatever things are of good report. These are the things that we need to focus and meditate on. And when you do that, you start to attract the whatever things are good, the whatever things are pure, whatever things are just. So it's important for you to meditate on it daily, all day long, whatever it is that you're believing for, with your attitude of gratefulness, your attitude of being positive, and knowing that whatever it is, you are getting there. And matter of fact, whatever it is, you are that today. As I was praying today, God when you have a dream, that's something that you're hoping to become, something that you're trying to possess, or along a desire, right? But then in the scripture, it tells you when you pray, believe that you've already received it. So if you've already received it, is it still a dream, or is it reality now? That's deep. So I'm realizing that your dreams, once you've prayed for it, remember your word, once it goes forth, it will not return unto you void, right? And it no longer remains a dream. It is now a reality. And the reason why that's so important is because right now, today, if it's a reality, I need you to possess that attitude as if it is today. All right. I'll go more into that on my next blog or vlog, right? Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, IamMagdalena.com. www.IamMagdalena.com is my website, and Magdalena Sylvain, the YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you for chiming in. Please, make sure you like it or comment below. I love responding to comments. Have a blessed day. And remember, it's time to pull out those weeds. Pull them out, because as long as you have those weeds, they're going to drown out that vision. They're going to drown out your voice. And it is time for your light to start shining forth. You got that? All right. God bless. And always remain enlightened and defeat deception. Always red. Bye.